let's get right into doing our first recipe here. This is the breakfast skillet and turkey sausage. Now, of course, this is a Granny's product, Granny's turkey. But the thing that I thought was that this was like, because you have so many amazing sort of products that you have, but this is straight up ground turkey. And you've got the recipe for this. You've put these together, which you can find on greattastemb.ca. So tell us what goes into your sausage.
Yeah, really simple sausage. Yeah, it's all right here. We've got some Dijon mustard, a little bit of maple syrup, some cornmeal, salt and pepper, and a little bit of ground shallots. And you just make it into small patties and then pan fry it.
So a little bit of sweet as well with the maple syrup. Cool.
And a little bit of zing with the Dijon as well.
All right.
Nice,
So you make those up and then obviously...
Yeah, so I've cooked them here now and just chopped them into chunks for this.
Okay, so that's one part, but then we've got all these other things that are going on.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to just
olive oil
first to get us going.
I can take those for you.
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Allow me to be helpful.
Yeah, and then some red onion.
Peak of the market
add some
onion.
nice color here.
Okay. Do you want me to do a little stir while you...
Sure, if you like, yeah. And then I have some baby potatoes here, and these are cooked. So you can microwave them, you can boil them, or you can even use leftover potatoes.
That's something I've never done before, is microwave potatoes. Do they actually turn out the same as if you boil them?
Yeah, they do, pretty much, yeah. It's just to soften them, and then they're going to get sauteed in here anyway, get a little bit of color on them too.
Right, okay, so that goes in.
So I've got some, multicolored here.
All
so
right.
getting all really nice and
Yeah,
colorful.
I love those little purple potatoes. Those are so cute. Okay, so those are two.
Yeah.
And then?
And then, of course, we need our sausage in there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So one of the things that I was going to ask is like the difference between an omelet and a skillet, because we're making a skillet today.
Yeah.
And I think I just maybe figured it out. It's like you're not, so an omelet is like where it's like everything is sort of in one big and then you slice it, right? Whereas a skillet is like the eggs and everything kind of gets scrambled together, if that's the right way or no?
Yeah, well an omelet, the egg is on the bottom, and then you put the filling in, and then you roll it.
Okay.
And I think the other thing you're thinking of is like a frittata.
Okay.
Maybe is where the eggs are mixed in with all the ingredients.
But this
and then
is a
for
skillet.
the skillet, we're just going to crack the eggs on top at the end and leave them. You know, some people like them a little bit soft.
Right.
And runny, some not so much.
Some not so much.
And then just a matter of how long you cook it for and leave
Thank
the lid
you for
on
clearing that up for me. I was never really totally
Yeah.
sure about that. Everything just turns up like a scramble when I make it.
So then we're going to get our spinach in here, and we just want to give it a little bit of a wilt. There.
And so I guess one thing you could do is just kind of put the lid on at this point, and then it kind of allows the spinach to wilt. Or would you stand here and actually?
It can.
Would you like to have it? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, once it gets going here, it really doesn't take that long. But I'll just show you what we're going to do here is we're just going to crack the eggs on top, and however many people you have, you can put as many eggs in as you like.
Of course, these are Vita eggs, Countryside Farms Vita eggs. So that's what you were talking about. Looks lovely. And so then I guess it just sort of depends on, like, would you cook all of these to sort of the same?
I'll put the lid on now, and it'll speed up a lot faster.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if you had one person who wanted, like, something a little more on the runny side, as you say, would you just take that out sooner, or would you cook all of these sort of uniformly?
Well, you can put them in later if you want them less cooked too. That would be a good way to do it.
That's another option.
And you can also interchange, if you don't want to use spinach or you want to use red peppers, mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's really pretty much anything. And then we're going to finish it off with some Emmental at the end. So,
Emmental?
Yeah.
So is that a particular, just a
Swiss,
favorite
Swiss
of yours?
Or Gruyere, there's all kinds. So then, we'll just be drizzling that on top at the end.
Fantastic.
And this probably needs another 3 or 4 minutes, and then it'll be
ready to go. Ready to go. Okay, so breakfast skillet and turkey sausage here on Great Tastes of Manitoba. Of course, you can find these recipes greattastesmb.ca, as we mentioned. So you know what comes after breakfast? Comes an Italian grilled turkey sandwich. We're going to show you how to make that next here on Great Tastes of Manitoba. Don't go away.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture and Resource Development through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership.